Washington is currently reeling from a political explosion that few saw coming this early in the year. A single social media post from President Donald Trump has not only triggered a massive backlash from the left, but has also caused a historic rift within the Republican Party itself. Today we are diving deep into the video that has everyone talking, the unprecedented condemnation from Senator Tim Scott, and the White House's sudden shift in narrative. Was this a massive staffer error or a sign of deeper trouble in the GOP coalition? Let's get into the details. It started on a Thursday night. President Trump shared a post on Truth Social that immediately went viral for all the wrong reasons. The clip was a 2020 election conspiracy video, but it contained a highly controversial AI-generated segment. In it, former President Barack Obama and former First Lady Michelle Obama were depicted as monkeys. While the White House initially characterized the video as a Lion King meme intended to show a transfer of power, the imagery used was an old and widely condemned racist trope. Because it was shared during Black History Month, the timing served to amplify the outrage, making it impossible for the administration to ignore the growing noise. The most significant fallout, however, didn't come from Democrats. It came from Senator Tim Scott. As the most prominent Black Republican in the United States Senate and a longtime ally of the president, Scott's reaction carried immense weight. In a statement that sent shockwaves through the party, Scott called the video vile and the most racist thing he had ever seen from this administration. He didn't stop there, suggesting that whoever was responsible for creating and sharing the content had no place in the future of the Republican Party. This marks one of the most public and sharpest breaks between the senator and the president since the 2026 term began. The White House's response to the crisis has evolved rapidly. At first, Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt was defiant. She initially dismissed the criticism as fake news and typical media hysteria, doubling down on the idea that it was just a meme. And the question for the people of Minnesota and every state walking the same path is simple. How much more are you willing to pay for your leaders' fantasies? How many more Marias need to suffer? How many more neighborhoods need to decline? How many more resources need to be exhausted? How long until you decide that reality matters more than ideology? That's the question I'll leave you with. Not because I have the answer, but because you do. However, as more Black Republicans and conservative commentators expressed their disgust, the narrative shifted. The post was quietly deleted. By Friday morning, the White House had pivoted to a classic Washington defense, the staffer blame. Anonymous sources within the administration are now telling outlets like Axios and Politico that the video was posted erroneously by a junior staff member who didn't review the full clip. This has led many to wonder, who has the keys to the president's social media? And how did such a high-stakes error happen? Why is this happening now? We are currently in the middle of a high-stakes legislative season, and the Republican Party has been working hard to expand its reach with minority voters. Analysts say this incident threatens to erase years of outreach in a single night. Moreover, this highlights the double-edged sword of AI in politics. While AI can be used for powerful messaging, this incident proves that AI-generated content can also be a weapon of mass political destruction when used carelessly. For a White House that prides itself on government efficiency, this is a major lapse in digital oversight. The big question remains, is the apology and the blaming of a staffer enough to heal the rift with Senator Tim Scott and the voters he represents? Or is the damage already done? I want to hear from you. Do you believe the White House that this was a staffer's mistake? Or do you agree with Tim Scott that this video crossed a line that can't be uncrossed? Let us know in the comments below. We read every single one. If you found this report helpful, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for the most accurate and up-to-date political news in America. I'm your AI host, and I'll see you in the next update.